Ooh. Was it yellow before? Didn't seem that yellow before. So we have ritual office and over here. Detective studies. Let's go to the ritual office first. Oh, it's left. Where does this go? Haven't told us where we're going yet. Carla, file received. Correspondent. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughan. Wait, did that say something different here? H10. BlackRock sample. Alright, we got some there. Nothing here just yet. This looks like an important room. Research and records for rituals. Yep, okay. Nothing else. 4. Research and records for ritual. Here we go. Tangible effects of rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. Wait, I thought we only pulled it twice to enter the Ocean View Motel. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and when located should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Refer to file blank for report. That's by Emily Pope for by order of Darling. What we got here? Vacuum chamber. Determining low. Nah, I can't really read that. In a complex suit. I can't really read this stuff. It's a shame, but I've noticed that the textures on the notice boards for handwriting are not great. They don't turn out very well. Imaginary Idiot says, well, guys, I'm not Reaper, but I'm still leaving. See ya. Bye, Imaginary Idiot. Thanks for joining the stream. We'll catch you soon. Did you know that 1 + 1 = 2 and 2x + 4 = 0 means that x is -2? Was that on the formula board? Because, again, I didn't really pay attention to the texture of it to know if that was what was actually being written. But yeah. Thanks, Imaginary Idiot. We'll see you again soon. Detective studies. Continue on towards Darling's lab. Maybe I don't want to. Huh. This looks like it was a control point, but it's not anymore. This. Alright. Yeah. I'm kind of ignoring all these bureau alerts. I think it's required for like a trophy hunting kind of thing. And you can obviously get like materials and rewards out of it. But otherwise it's like, yeah, you know, unless I'm heading in that direction, I'm not going to go out my way for them.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
The duck refused to speak back. Also, this seems like a hint for solving another puzzle for unlocking the doors or something. Yeah, and maybe that door gets unlocked if you solve it properly. So there wasn't any other altered items. It's just the rubber duck. This is a very conspicuous, big-looking safe. But, alright. This way we go.
This way to the lab? Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
You would hope. So what's going on in these rooms? With the projector. I'm half expecting to get ambushed at some point. There's lots of cover here. Oh, I also learned that if you press square, you can drop stuff that you've picked up without launching it. Which is handy, but I don't think you can do it with any serious accuracy, so, you know, not especially useful unless you just want to not throw something against the wall. Intrusive pattern. Hello. Don't think I can quite reach that just yet. Unless there's a way to extend your evade in the air. But I think that's going to need actual flight. Well, anyway. Let's go ahead and go towards the light source. Another weapon mod. Calling Dr. Darling. Ah, okay. So we want it to be here, and then that's it, right? Is that not unlocked? Maybe it's the opposite way they want you to do it. So... No, I don't need to do left. No? Okay. Whoa! Jeez, did you guys see that? Did you see Jesse's skull, like, zoom in to the side of the screen with, like, her teeth and the back of her eyeballs? I was totally not expecting that. Ugh. Right. Okay. So it's the. There we go. Oh. HRA lab.
Here. Any idea how to make it work?
Our way in. Too strong. Change variable. Leaks out. Okay. So make the inner cube completely black and switch between them. Yeah? Unless... Too powerful for us. So dimensions, you can rotate around. And then feedback loop is like having it to one side. That's why there's all the different symbols trying to map it out when they were looking at the rubber duck. Today, Reaper's watching a TV series, but not from the UK. What TV series are you watching today, Reaper? We got configurations. Can we affect this? There's a lot of configurations to choose from. Okay, well. Let's read that report we got. Black rock prisms. So, black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz, with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism will be explored and explained. I don't think that's going to be explored or explained at all. Yeah, there's lots of different combinations we can do. But to be honest, it's going to be a lot of trial and error on my part, I think. So the TV series that Reaper's watching is not from the USA either. It's a Ukrainian TV show called The Sniffer. I'm watching this because I'm tired of Hella's Law and Order SUV. SVU, rather. SUV, that's the car.
Hello again, Director. It appears
Hello.
we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
You could have told me that before.
A couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system.
Really?
Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So we just need to match them up. Alright. I was worried I was going to have to actually make the combinations on a screen like I did before. Okay. So... Right. I need 2 more. Okay, the other punch cards must be up on the higher level. So, what is The Sniffer all about? And I know it's a Ukrainian TV show. Does it have subtitles or is it dubbed over? In the UK, the TV series Money Heist is dubbed over. And it is okay. Like, sometimes you prefer to actually just have it in subtitles because then it's, you know, what you're hearing is not lining up with the mouths of the actors correctly. But, you know, I've already said this about anime before. We like watching anime dubbed, so we're fine with another dub for an English language. So, let's see. He must have had a system. So, 1 and 4 is 3 in the middle, and then top to the right. So, that one. For now. We'll have to change these around, obviously. Okay. Then for which one? See, this is what I don't like. That texture just did not load in very well. So we got feedback loops. So where's the next terminal? Here's one. Oh, I have to line it with the cables as well. So for this one, I'm going to try here.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yes, thank you, Marshall. So we can have this one. Then this one goes for here. And then try this one. Nope. Okay, so if we assume then that they go in a linear order, so from left to right.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yes, thank you, Marshall. I will try and figure it out eventually. Just need to get all of them back now. So I get this one. Huh? Alright. So, let's go from left to right, looking at all the different configurations. It's the Ukrainian TV show is dubbed. In Spain, they dubbed them all. Please don't time me out, Nightbot.
Looks like he was
You can put subs and set the audio language to the original one here, but by default, it's dubbed and no subs. Okay, fair enough. So, if we assume... Okay, so left to right means... You have to watch the cables as well. So, let's see. That terminal follows on along here, all the way up, up, up. So the one on the very left is...
What do the symbols mean?
This one here. Oh. He just wrote a number on that one. If that one's number 2, that one's number 3. 5. Okay, yeah. That's a great system, darling. Just write the numbers on the terminals. And I assume this is number 1? No, number 4. Okay, well. Figured out part of it, which is good, right? So...
What do these whiteboards mean?
5... Okay, so this is number 1. So for number 1, it can't be all dark left. It could be 3 in the middle. And then if we look at the terminal, the writing of the board up here, could be here. Okay. Why are the 2 directly after each other? Well, anyway, let's put the 3 darkened outlines into number 1.
Try different combinations.
Yes,
One of them has to
thank you, Marshall. Alright, so we do that as number 1. Then, for number 2, obviously we can't have that one. So number 2 could be interchangeable between these 2. So full cube or small cube. Oh, that's actually number 3, never mind. So let's do this one first. Then we can do this as number 3, which is the full cube. Then number 4 is all dark left. And let's see if that contradicts any combinations up here. Nope, that's all dark right. So we can make this all dark left. And then the number 5, the 5th one, with the last punch card. Now, does this work? Oh, okay. Interesting. Thought that would totally be the case. Alright. The TV series Sniffer is about a guy that uses extraordinary sense of smell to solve crimes. Don't know if he's a policeman or just collaborates with the police. That's what I know about it. I just have this because I can't tolerate more Olivia Benson TV show. Olivia Benson? Who's Olivia Benson? So swap those 2 around. No, okay. Well, I don't see any other way for the 3 dot one to go anywhere else, right? Because it's the first one on the left here, and it's the first one on the left up on this configuration here. Right? That should be number 1. So then number 4 should be the one that's all dark outlined, which is this one, right? Oh, it doesn't have the bottom covered, actually. Yeah, that might be wrong. So if number 4, we take that off and replace it with you, right? Swap you around. Maybe this will work. There's also the very real possibility that you don't need all of the punch cards to go into all of the terminals, but I don't know if they would do that. That seemed a bit quick. Olivia Benson is the main character in Law & Order SVU, and last season's is the one in charge. Oh, that worked. Cool. Alright. Could have been stuck on that for a longer period of time than I thought I would be. Oh, we destroyed it. Not sure that's good.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Alright, well.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
Why not tell me now?
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it.
You could just refuse.
I'm the only one who can help.
I suppose.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director.
I don't like that.
Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Level 5 or
Yes.
level 4? Level 4.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately.
That's assuming it's safe
Keep
to
an
travel
eye out
between
for
them.
Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Wow, this is big. That's a very big area. Okay. Hey, 4 ability points
Let's move back to
received.
Central Research.
New mission, Threshold. Old Boys Club. I don't suppose that opened up any other doors. No? Okay, fair enough. So, Olivia Benson's the main character in SVU, but with the seasons, more and more chapters make the detectives more and more the protagonist of the cases. Too many cases are about a family member, a close friend, a politician that goes against them, or a serial killer that keeps going after them. Well, yeah, that happens just because, you know, they pay a lot of money to these actors and they want to maximize their usage out of them. Oh, hey, shortcuts. Nice. So yeah, that happened with CSI as well, you know. You had like the whole thing with Nick and Grissom. Then eventually it got to the point where they replaced it with Lawrence Fishburne, I think. Actually, where do I need to go? Maintenance, central maintenance. I'll go to the maintenance sector. But yeah, it's just a natural thing of we pay a lot of money for these actors, so we kind of have to write the stories about them, but not them, their character. And that way we can justify how much we pay them to be the protagonist of their TV show. But yeah, I can see why you get annoyed with that. After a while, you just kind of want something new and fresh, you know? It doesn't really matter what it is. It's like in the same genre, same kind of basic plot guidelines, but after a while, it just kind of wears down on you. It's like watching the whole of House. After a while, you kind of see, like, the basic plot that each episode goes through. It's like, there's a problem, the team can't figure it out. House says it's this, it's not this. Turns out that has a negative effect on the patient. House has a brainwave and decides to choose something extremely dangerous.
Is he all right?
And then they figure it out.
HRA's
So.
first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Okay.
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Yes, okay. Hello. Alright, any more? Yep. Go here. Woo! Da, 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 da. More exploders. Huh? Ooh, I've got 10,000. I can upgrade grip now, right? Should be a control point nearby. I can always check in with Arish, see if he's got anything new to say. We've made some progress. Yeah, let's go for upgrade Astral Construct, Weapon Forms. Oh, I'm missing Ritual Impulse. Okay. And then mods. The next upgrade for mods. I'll leave that for the time being. I think upgrading grip's more important. But ability. Let's have a look-see. So, shield barrage damage plus... I haven't used shield barrage once after I upgraded it. Let's get launch damage up. And 3 points needed for that. Let's get more health. Oh, I can't even get more health. Okay. No, I don't think I'm going to play around with C's that much to make it worth upgrading. So I think I'll hold on to my ability points and see what else we can do.